Couple of times. I enjoy working with him now. His name is Skillman. Definition of alcoholism, folks. I'm gonna go through 2 beers in these few minutes. Did you say double team? That's not this kind of party. That's later. Afterwards. It's got to start one way, but not tonight. We'll do it in the alley later. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell you about a few things I love and a few things I hate. Start off with the things that I love before I just become a bitter, angry fuck. I love comic books. They're fucking awesome. The only problem is, if you love comic books, you can't have children, especially if you have a brain like mine. Because no woman wants to deal with what you want to do to their children. It's not like that. When I have kids, if I have a firstborn son, I really want to name him Charles Xavier. And then I want to shave his fucking head, break his little legs, and keep him in a wheelchair and convince me of psychic powers. I want to put a sign in front of my house that says Skillman School for the Gifted. I'm going to have a daughter who thinks she can fucking shoot fireworks out of her hands. I'm going to have another son who's just throwing playing cards at everybody that walks in the door. I'm going to have another son running into a wall fucking over and over and over again thinking he can get through it. For those of you not laughing, or those of you that are getting laid, that's Jubilee, Gambit, and Colossus. Fucking awesome. So, let's talk about some things that I hate. Women. God. I try so fucking hard to love you, but you just make it difficult. I wasn't expecting applause. Those guys must be single. Yay! No, so this is how bad it's gotten. I was at work the other day talking to these 2 girls about prostitutes, because that's what you talk about in a professional environment. And they were telling me that we shouldn't, and you're like, you shouldn't have to pay for sex. You shouldn't. Ladies, you haven't realized it yet, we already kind of fucking do. Whether it's monetarily, psychologically, emotionally. You figured out where I'm fucking going with this, right? You're all prostitutes. What's funny about that is that I did a show with a comic a couple weeks ago who was on stage and said that comedians only tell people that they're single just because they're hoping a hot girl will come up to them after the show. I'm just going to say a bunch of shit to make sure you never fucking talk to me ever again. With that being said, here's a list of reasons why having an Xbox is so much better than having a girlfriend. Are you ready? Oh my god, I've never had an Xbox that's driven me to go get a girlfriend. I've never been playing Call of Duty and been like, you know what, Xbox, you're really fucking pissing me off right now. I'm gonna go out with the guys and get a girlfriend. Never had an Xbox lie to me about being pregnant. Shit sucks. I can go to my friend's house and play on another system and my Xbox doesn't get angry at me. And the worst one is, my Xbox only gets the red ring of death once in a while. You women get it once a fucking month and you're not on warranty, so I can't replace you. Now, aside from the obvious reasons, you want to know why women won't sleep with comedians? I fucking figured it out. It's because that might be potential material, and that is far too much pressure for your performance. Like, the 2 girls that I've slept with in the last 3 years since I started doing this have been like, you're not going to make me material, are you? I fucking did for one of them. But it's not against her, it's against me, because she turned into the fucking guy in this relationship. I went down on her for like 1,000,000 years. I was down there for fucking ever. And when I was done, I come up and she goes, oh, I'm really tired, I'm gonna go to sleep. I was like, son of a bitch, that's how it feels. So the 10th anniversary of 9/11 is coming up tomorrow. Obviously it's a serious thing, right? The only thing that's bothering me is how much I'm being reminded to never forget that this event took place, like all over the place. Never forget, 9/11, never forget. Is that a fucking sad commentary on the attention span of this nation that we have to remind ourselves of that shit? Like, are there really people in New York walking around like now going, are there fucking buildings here a couple of days ago? Another thing, the media sensationalism behind 9/11 is fucking ridiculous. I swear to God, every year they release new tapes. It's turning into like Time Warner's 9/11 collection. They should just have the guy from the Monkees come out and be like, listen, as you hear the wonderful sounds of a father telling his crying child to take care of mommy after he's gone. This fucking dude, I just died inside. The best part is I was thinking about it, a friend asked me, like, what if when Pearl Harbor happened, if we had the media coverage we did today, would we have covered it as much? No, we wouldn't have, because that generation would have had a lot more fucking respect for the incident and would have been cramming it down everybody's throats every fucking night. Yeah! 9/11 jokes work! So, does anybody remember Michelle Bachmann saying that God caused the earthquake and the hurricanes on the East Coast because of our government spending? Here's what that proved to me. Two things. One, women don't belong in politics. Two, I told you you're gonna fucking hate me. Two, do you really think God's paying attention to this country? Because if he was, there'd be at least 4 people in this world who hadn't gotten their fucking pilot's license. And the Westboro Baptist Church just wouldn't fucking exist. He'd have been like, what is this shit? I'm pretty sure God sneezed, and it took like 1,000 years when he did this, and when he looked back, he looks over at Jesus and goes, what the fuck? I thought you were watching this shit for me. What happened? So I'm going to show you the reason why I brought 2 beers up here. I heard from a female friend that she read in Cosmopolitan magazine that if a man eats pineapple, that's his sperm, semen, cum, knuckle, children, baby batter, whatever you want to call it, tastes sweet. For those of the ladies that are like, yeah, guys, you know who swallows, you're fucking welcome. Oh, I was going to chuck this, I just don't feel like it now. Alcoholism. Alright, so, I'm going to leave you with this. If you couldn't tell from the X-Men jokes and the X-Men shirt The Legend of Zelda had, I'm a huge fucking nerd. And breaks into my sex life every once in a while in 2 awful ways. The first one, this girl said I came too early. I don't even know what that fucking means because I felt fine. And so instead of just being like I'm sorry, I got all Gandalf on her and I said, a wizard is never late, random whore. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. And hold on, I gotta tell you the second one, it's so good. Second time I was making out with this girl, it was getting hot and heavy, and she asked me if I had a condom, and instead of being like, it's 2011, who uses those anymore? We have cures for everything, right? I said, I don't have a docking bay for my Millennium Falcon. Now, that's the first fucking thing my brain just grabbed a hold of and said, say it, player, she'll stay all night. And then she goes, what? And I was like, well, I'm not getting laid anymore, so I don't have a docking bay for my Millennium Falcon, but if you're cool, we can use the small thermal exhaust port that's located directly below your main port. Oh my God, Jakes, you guys have been fucking amazing. I'm Josh Skillman, thank you. Give it up for him, man. Josh Skillman, come on, man. That's right, that'll be all you told me put through right there. Right?